It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies. And we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
If not over, then through.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me. Of course. I suppose you've earned it.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Have to keep going. I want to have a word.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your blessings upon the Listen, my darling Isabel says we...
The curse has been lifted, the lands cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Okay. Dann müssen wir nochmal schlafen, I guess.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Naja, auch okay. So. Einfach nochmal quatschen. Sicher, sicher.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Kann ich noch was Neues
Of course.
machen? Admitted, how are you? Machen wir Fragen einfach mal
What to
nicht.
feel. My parents are a...
Ja, super, wunderschön. So, go to bed. Wer will denn noch mit mir quatschen? Karlek und Isabel nicht. Holston ist dabei. Hallo. Gale will mit mir quatschen. Ist ganz schön voll hier alles.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
What are you talking about?
The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, The crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up.
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
No, Gale. Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Top, machen wir so. Dann kann ich jetzt schlafen gehen, wa?
I'll give it a shot.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
When the moment comes, I'll do it, feel it so right.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep.
Ja, ich würde ja gerne, aber es ist das
But
dritte Mal.
sleep is not for you.
Ha, ich darf nicht. Oh. Das sieht jetzt gar nicht so gut aus,
We're
wa?
under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Was heißt das hier? Sheds Holy Light in combat, things and undead. Nee, nicht das hier. Affected by entities' brain is being tortured at the whim of the Absolute. Intelligence, wisdom and charisma. Escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control. Machen wir mal, wa? Zack.
Over there.
Hui. Das ist okay.
On it.
Flop. Kommen die anderen automatisch mit? Ja, okay, wir sind direkt alle hier. Ach, hier sind wir. Rein, wa?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Hui. Kann der Rest mit da rein nutzen? Auch.
Whatever it takes.
Sehr gut. Dran.
On my way.
Das Level 3 Spells, das lohnt sich nicht wirklich. Wir schießen einfach. Ping! Und nochmal. Ping! Sehr schön.
Survival is all that matters.
Sorry.
Watch this. Open up under their noses. Breathing, despite everything.
Kurz ein bisschen looten. Und schade. Hätte deutlich schlimmer sein können. Schnapp sie dir. Und nochmal. Und nochmal wegschubsen. Sehr schön.
Comes easy these days.
This is worth the cost.
Smell blood. You're not gonna like this, mate.
Sehr gut. Und schnapp. Und nochmal.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Erstmal gehe ich jetzt ein bisschen. Oh nein, die ganzen Intellekt-Devourer. Mitnehmen. Mitnehmen.
I need you now.
Ja, ganz ruhig. So stressig kann das gar nicht sein. Hui.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Hui.
Help me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Und ein großer Sprung.
before you do anything. I am your ally. We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Die, Monster.
I'm not your enemy.
Prove to me you're a mind flayer.
I am the reason you are free. We
Ey, nicht mich
are more
anschreien.
alike than you want to admit. Look past it. I know you don't want to, but you must.
Hau drauf, Oak. Hol ihn dir.
Help me.
Attack.
Fool. Without me, you will perish.
Wir werden sehen. Wait. Jetzt alle gegen mich. Das ist jetzt gar nicht so cool. Ja, ne? An der Stelle auch einfach mal ragen. So. Arcane Enchantment. Magic Resistance Opportunity Attack. Aber sonst ging alles so ein bisschen stark. Okay, okay. Erstmal Angriff.
Not your enemy. The Githyanki are.
Und dann holt sie den Lacerate. Sehr schön. Ich fänd's voll cool, wenn ihr mich nicht angreift. Ich bin doch gerade auf eurer Seite, oder nicht?
Very well.
So, wie machen wir das Ganze jetzt am besten? Wir könnten wieder für den klassischen Hunger gehen. Das ist eine Menge. Ich könnte die auch alles slowen. Da oben ist noch wer, Targets TV. Ja, dann lohnt sich das jetzt wahrscheinlich noch nicht. Gehen wir jetzt einfach für Damage und Emperor. Oder wir schießen die beide jeweils eins zurück. Dass sie uns gerade erstmal nicht mehr angreifen können. Hüpf. Oh. Okay, Oak. Geschwister des Mantel. Erstmal gehen wir für Divine Favor. Und dann für Divine Smite auf den Emperor. Sehr schön. Und nochmal normal draufhauen. Sehr schön. Oha. Alle gestunt. Das ist ärgerlich. Ist ja cool und alles, aber warum greift ihr nicht ihn an? Ich bin doch auf eurer Seite. Der K. Ja, das Ganze läuft nicht so wie geplant, bin ich ehrlich. Lass uns mal nachschauen. Wann habe ich denn das... Ja, Game Over. Ich bin gerade dabei, ein Game zu laden. Das war ja Quatsch. Load Saved Game.
It's not
Probieren wir
over.
das Ganze noch
Come
mal.
to the skull. Help me.
Hui. Und was wir jetzt machen, ist, wir holen uns einfach nochmal eben Gift und wir holen uns ein Elemental.
It's not over.
Fire,
Come to the
Earth,
skull.
Air.
I can't hold them off much longer.
Nee, du. Nee.
Well, well,
Auch
well.
nicht.
Looking
Okay.
ahead.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Die, Monster.
I'm not your end.
Enough
Do
die.
not now. Help.
Attack the
home.
Manflayer. Manflayer auch schön. Ist er überhaupt da? Ja, da ist er. Perfekt. So, wir gehen erstmal ein Stückchen näher ran. Dann werden wir dick sauer. Wow. Die können wir gerade alle nicht casten. Dann machen wir das Ganze mal so. Das ist 20, das reicht mir. Und nochmal. Attacke auf dich. Dann gehen wir mal hier hin. In der Hoffnung, wir würden jetzt ein bisschen auf den gehen. Das hatten wir eben auch schon. Warum seid ihr nicht mitgekommen? Naja. Dann Elemental Warp dich mal da. Kannst immer noch fliegen. Ne? It's all around you. Dann flieg mal hier hin. Setz es mal da ein. Dann muss ich nach vorne gehen. Das kann ich hier auf alle Karten. Sehr schön. ich mal Sicht machen. Das wirkte sehr unfair. Es ist anscheinend ein Free-for-All. Und das nehmen wir erstmal mit. Ja, rein da. Peng. Einfach noch schnell einen kleinen Heiltrank schlürfen.
Time to push my luck again.
Kannst du Carla Customs dann raushelfen? Nee, okay. Dann... Was ist für eine Reis? Oh, ich habe noch gar nicht Hate gecastet. Das ist auch der falsche. Wenn dann den hier. Ein Stückchen nach hinten. Und Hate. Sehr schön.
Breathe deep and move.
Und dann jetzt. Ja. Jetzt sind wir schon wieder dran. Okay. Der Emperor und die beiden von Stunt. Dann lass mich erstmal den hier wegschocken. Sehr schön. Schnuffen heran. Warum? Was hast du denn mit Shadowheart? Die hat dir gar nichts getan. Du bist gleich wirklich böse angegriffen. Aua. Fliegen wir schön hier hin und dann beißen wir die. Ah, wir können nochmal. Schade. Das ist okay. Warum heilst du dich immer so viel? Das ist voll unfair. Okay. Wir schubsen erstmal dich hier weg. Dann schießen wir dich ab, in der Hoffnung, es anzubrechen. Haben wir leider nicht geschafft, aber das ist okay.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Einfach abschießen. Ah, es ist durchgefallen. Okay. Ärgerlich für sie, aber verdient, muss ich sagen. So, dann darf Karlek hier hingehen. Nee, besser nicht. Einfach mal den angreifen. Das sollte passen. Correct. Dann kurz hier rüber. Und schubsen. So. Lass doch Shadowheart in Ruhe, ganz im Ernst. Dann wirst du erstmal beleidigt. nochmal. Schade. Er kommt wieder runter. Als zweite. Und dann Wein 2. Einfach mal als Level 3.
I'll strike you down.
Wow. Richtig. Besser ist. So, du darfst einmal cleaven. Reckless Attack. Dann draufhauen. Und nochmal draufhauen. So sollte das möglich sein. Du darfst dann mal eben schauen, ob wir das mit dem Slow hinbekommen. Geht das nur auf Leute, die du sehen kannst? Einmal nur noch 3. Okay, dann spring mal bitte hier in die Mitte. Und wir probieren es einfach mal aus. Zack. 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 Feuer. Sehr schön, sehr schön. So, das muss er mit. Du kannst trotzdem was tun. Schade. Das ist die Escape. Ah, jetzt konzentriere ich mich auf den Slow. Ja, okay. My bad. Nee, nicht das hier. Was ist das hier? Gushing Air.
What are you doing? Help me.
Ich habe die ganze Zeit schon nicht geholfen. Das ist jetzt nicht so überraschend. Und nochmal. Schade. Erstmal wieder für 300 heilen? Nee, diesmal nicht. Besser ist. Hau drauf.
Labored breaths resound like a death knell in your mind, tolling for the end of all hopes of survival and freedom. With startling clarity, you realize the mind flayer was telling the truth. If it dies, so do you.
Ja, dann müssen wir ihm wohl helfen, wa? Ich will aber eigentlich wissen, was passiert, wenn ich ihm nicht helfe. An der Stelle kann man auch eigentlich einfach mal ganz kurz schauen, was passiert, wenn er stirbt.
You have failed us all.
Flop. Was geschieht? Weil ich jetzt einfach Game Over bin, finde ich das ein bisschen mau. Wir sind in einem Dialog. Oder in einer Cutscene, wir werden sehen.
Your stomach drops, your chest constricts. Your thoughts begin to splinter.
Oh.
You are found. Now you hear me. Now you yield.
Eine schöne Rüstung. Okay. Dann lassen wir das.
Its labored breaths resound like a death with startling clarity. You realize.
Get up, I'll fight with you. Komm hoch. Komm schön, Dickerchen. Ist okay.
Thank you.
Kein Ding, gerne wieder.
With your help, we will both survive.
Sehr schön. Wie viel Leben hast du noch? 70. Vollkommen unfair. Gut, dann holen wir uns ihn hier. Dass die Oak einfach absolut gnadenlos draufhaut. Ja, wir nicht weiter. In der Hoffnung, Shadow hat stabilisiert sich gleich und dann können wir noch jetzt. Können noch helfen. Sehr gut. Hier, für dich. Eine Hand. Target is too close. Ja, dann lass uns doch mal eben Steps. Gratis und peng peng. Ja, das war leider klar. Damage und Shield kommt zurück. Wichtig und richtig. Bang, bang. Sehr schön. Hier geht's gar nicht gut. Auch darf man eben helfen gehen. Einfach nur, weil ich es mit dem Eldritch Blast wegschießen will.
Where do I go from here?
Peng, peng.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Wir sind schon wieder in einem Dialog.
Reluctance to help nearly cost us everything. You saw reason just in time. Don't look at me like that. I'm a mind flayer, yes. And the one who saved you again.
Ich glaube, jetzt lag es wirklich eher an
Of all
mir.
the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
I prefer the other version of
You
you.
grew attached to a mere disguise, but you judge without even knowing me. I was
Nicht
someone
richtig. Ich habe
once,
das Spiel schon mal gespielt.
someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated.
So ein lila Ding mit
I
komischen
was
Füße, Klauen, 4 Meter groß, lilanen Augen. Keine Ahnung, was das ist.
Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
So are you going to tell me what this battle was about?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication.
Das ist gut.
It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prism?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
How did the other Chosen find out about the Astral Prism?
A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Vlaakith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside. And found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea.
Warum?
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me.
Speichern wir nochmal. We're alike in other ways too. The more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind flayer. I'm no illithid and never will
You are
be.
already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations.
Speak for yourself.
As an
loser.
illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty.
Weiß
If you
ich jetzt
let
halt
me,
nicht.
I can evolve you.
Nö.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
No, I won't do it. Drop it on the ground and stomp it. Speichern wir nochmal.
You absolute horror! Do you know how hard it was to find that? To cultivate it to be safe for communion? Waste! Utter waste! But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
Machen wir so, Chef. Oh, okay. Warum sind wir so komisch? Was Leute gibt, die Yankee looten.
Best be on my way. Anything of
Noch
use?
mehr davon. Kann ich ihm was klauen? Was hat er denn? Potion of Angelic Reprieve. Drink to fall into a 2-turn slumber. You gain the benefits of a short rest and regain all first and second level spell slots. Meins. Danke dir. Brauchst du nicht mehr verstecken, ist okay.
Slow down.
Dann auf zurück nach Hause. Ja, ne?
What's inside?
Warum hängt hier so ein Kopf? Quatschen wir nochmal mit Shadowheart.
A private word would be nice.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Nee, alles gut, alles gut. Tschüss. Darauf ein Schläfchen, gucken wir mal, was passiert. Ich schlafe einfach alleine. Voll traurig. Okay. Was geht hier ab?
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Of course.
I thought you...
Nee, das sieht immer noch nicht gut aus. Aber gut. So, du willst sprechen, weil wir deinen komischen Prinz da...
Shadowheart needs to speak to her more than I do. Better wait until she's free.
Okay. Oh, ich glaube, sie will mit dir sprechen. Lass mich mal eben schauen. Sehe ich auch, wie sehr du den jeweiligen Charakter magst? Nee, okay. Sprich.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives.
He does.
It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Isn't it more concerning that the other guy is a mind flayer?
The Emperor, yes. A stunning revelation. But not so stunning as the prisoner. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157, that's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Ja, dann hat Voss doch recht gehabt, wa?
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Gut, dann lasst ihn doch mal befreien. Im schlimmsten Fall sterben wir nochmal. Auch kein Problem. Aber das war wieder ein ganzes bisschen Story. Für relativ wenig Fortschritt. Aber trotzdem war's das für heute. Bis dahin.